Hey guys, welcome back to SuperMarcelWorld. I have finally seen Evil Dead Rise. It took me a while, which is crazy since I love the franchise and I couldn't wait to see it. So what did I like about the movie and what didn't I like about the movie? I'll tell you in this review. Here we go. The story. The reunion of two estranged sisters is cut short when one of the kids accidentally unleashes flesh-possessing demons. Now the sisters and the kids have to fight for survival by facing their possessed family members. What I like. New. Now the film reuses a lot of elements that come with the Evil Dead brand and it honors a lot of things about the original films, but it's not afraid of doing something new either, which I like. There's a different necronomicon which has its own look, its own unique style. I did kind of miss the face on the front, but I loved the sharp teeth on the side of the book. I really liked the creature at the end, though it seemed more like something out of the movie The Thing rather than something out of Evil Dead. But again, it's something new. The book has all kinds of different demons and entities and whatever. So hey, I'm fine with it. It was kind of creepy. The pace. Now I don't get why most of the movies nowadays all need to be over 2 hours long. It's crazy, especially when it has lots of scenes that don't really contribute to anything. Luckily, Evil Dead Rise is not one of those movies, because it's running 98 minutes long, which is perfectly fine for me. I love it. And this gives the movie a really nice pace. Mixed feelings. The gore. It's Evil Dead and that means you get all the nasty. I love it. Those moments are in here. They are good. However, I kind of feel like they held back. And that doesn't fit with the Evil Dead brand, which is a real shame. If it's a general horror movie, I could say this movie is gory and freaky, but when it's Evil Dead, you expect so much more. And for Evil Dead standards, it's pretty tame. Also, the possession makeup. I had the same issue with the 2013 movie, which I absolutely freaking loved, but I wasn't sold on the makeup. It looked a little bland Evil Dead wise. Where are those freaky nasty faces we saw in the first two movies? What I don't like. The characters. This is almost an all-female cast, and we need them. Women are extremely important in horror, but I need my guys as well. One of the kids is a guy, though I don't want to insult him, but I had to look it up because I couldn't really tell at first. And there are two guys who live in the same apartment building. They live down the hall, but they just get a scene or two. This isn't a major problem. The major problem is none of the characters were likable. I didn't care they were in danger at all. Well, maybe for the little girl, but that's only because he's little. They handled this a lot better in the 2013 Evil Dead. We had Mia, a very cool, well-written character. She was battling a drug addiction. She was tough but vulnerable, messed up but determined, and she had people around her that really cared for her. There was a lot better character writing in that movie. And here it just kind of falls flat. I didn't care for anyone. And besides the uninteresting characters, the cast didn't really win me over either. Unused potential. Early on in production, they announced this movie would not take place in a cabin in the woods, but in a bigger building in a city. So I immediately thought, this is going to be great. Imagine a whole block, a whole apartment building block, full with people, full with families, and those demons get unleashed in there. Hell is going to break loose. It's going to be nuts. It's absolutely going to be crazy. Yet when you watch the movie, one of the characters tells us early on that most of the building is empty. Really? All that potential out the window. Gone. What? This could have been the most insane Evil Dead movie to date, with all that potential that they didn't use. Such a freaking shame. What the moment? There's a moment in the film that's really stupid and I don't even have the words for it. While one character's niece is being attacked by one of the flesh-possessing demons, the character who watches the whole ordeal takes the time to wrap her hand in tape. So you're taking the time to take care of your wounded hand while your niece is right there, right in front of you, getting her skin cut open by one of those demons. How? And you just see like a shot of it like wrapping and then it's done. No! You have to open a drawer, you don't see it, but the tape is not automatically there. They have to get the tape, they have to wrap it open, they have to cut it off, and then they go to... But by that time she could have been dead. So no, you help the person in trouble, then you fix your wounds. Most magical moment. I'm not sure, I think I'll go with the scene that takes place outside of the apartment, down the hall. There's this whole carnage going on and one of the characters gets one of his eyes bitten out. It's freaky. I love it. I think I'll go with that scene. Yeah. Did you know? The film is shot in chronological order and is released 40 years after the release of the original. The sound of Ellie eating out someone's eyeball is actually the sound of Bruce Campbell taking a bite out of an apple. Overall, I went in with low expectations because honestly the trailer didn't hype me up like it usually did. And I came out liking it rather than loving it. It's not terrible, it's alright, but it's surely not the greatness that usually comes with the Evil Dead brand. I didn't like the characters, they were undeveloped. The cast didn't do anything for me. I did like the gore, but like I said, I kind of felt like they held back. But on a more positive note, there are a lot of homages to the original films, even to Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, which I really liked. I also like the opening scene at the cabin in the woods, and I love the scene where we see through the peephole of the front door. I did absolutely love 2 lines of dialogue. One is where the possessed mom comes out of the tub and says, "Mommy's with the maggots now." There's another one which I really liked, and that's also the possessed mom. She calls her children titty-sucking parasites. That's just great. I love it. I give Evil Dead Rise 6 out of 10 eyeballs. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Did you see Evil Dead Rise? Let me know below what you thought of the film. Did you like it as much as the other ones? Did it kind of disappoint you? Let me know below. We'll talk. If you have the time, hit the like button, subscribe, or check out some of my other videos, which you kind of might like. You never know. Try them out. And of course, as always, I hope to see you back next time. Bye.